Also, you got Mr. Smith, point 0.5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and royalty. Listen, this is a great opportunity. A great opportunity. I know we just rolled off of a promotion, and that promotion allowed us to bring in over 300 new members inside the royalty movement group as a team. We did it. However, it just keeps getting better. There's another promotion going on that allows people to get started for just $19.95. You and I both know that that's a small price to pay or a small amount to invest for the return of investment that a person can get by being inside of myEcon. So not only are you in position to hit your credit and cash flow goals and get access to a network of people that can teach you how to build wealth strategically using a proven system, not guessing, a proven system, you can also position other people by being a blessing to those, by sharing this information, by letting them know your success, by letting them know your story, your journey, by letting them know other people who are winning inside the system. And as a result, you can earn as you learn. As a result, you can create some solid income just by using our system. So let's dive into it. And I want to lay out a blueprint that gives you an idea of what you can do if you set the target and set the goals of what you need to do on a daily basis. But at the same time, it doesn't overcomplicate the numbers, because so many times people get lost in the exacts, the numbers, all of the details, and they never get in action. I don't want you to be inactive when you can just focus on the basics and really hit your goals and take them to another level. So that being said, I've done all of the hard work. I tend to overthink, but I want to think about it and how I can deliver it and empower you to hit these goals. So that being said, I got about 5 different plans that you can stick to, and it starts with you just getting in motion. But these 5 different plans can lead you to where you're wanting to go. And the first plan is the Platinum 1K plan. Like, how can you go about getting an extra 1K coming back into your household just off of the information that you already have access to? Not that you have to pay anything extra. You just follow the system and the things that we have in place, using the tools that we have in place, and you can position yourself to get an additional 1K throughout this promotion, whether that's a month, whether that's 5 weeks, whether that's 6 weeks. You can position yourself to get that 1K and beyond. That being said, let's go. So the Platinum 1K game plan is you setting a personal goal for getting one person in your business, in your organization per day. One person per day. That's you using all of the tools, all of the education, everything that we've given you and provided you. And if you need that, then we definitely can plug you in. You can go to our system and make that happen. But setting a goal to get one person per day. What that does is basically the income from one person per day is $14. If you do $14 times 30 days, and I didn't put any dates or anything on the calendars for a reason, because it doesn't matter when you start. It doesn't matter what day of the week you start, what day of the year you start, just start. So I just wanted to leave that blank. Now, if you want to print this out and do it for yourself, then by all means you can. However, $14 per individual. If you multiply that times 30, you'll land on about $420 that you can earn just off of the upfront. Now, what myEcon decided to do is throw in a bonus, because myEcon is all about empowering the associates. So they threw in an extra bonus. So for the people that you bring in, if you're averaging one a day, that's about 30 people per day. So 30 people per day times that $14 gets you that $420. But if they stick around for that following month, you will also get a $20 bonus when they pay that following month, the following week. So that will push you from getting $420 just off of what you've done alone to up to $1K just off of them staying active. And that doesn't include the overrides and residuals. Basically, if you have people that you bring into the organization and they also share this information, it doesn't even include the money that you'll get from when they're sharing it with people. It doesn't even include the residual that you will be able to unlock by hitting the rank of platinum. Because if you're doing one a day, you're obviously platinum, because platinum is only 12 people. So that being said, it doesn't even include that, but you can still position yourself to get that 1K. Let's proceed. Let's say you want to go on the Platinum 2K plan. So instead of you doing one a day, you say, no, what? I'm going to stretch myself even further. I can push myself and if I can do one, I can do 2. Let me do 2 a day. So 2 a day positions you to get $840 over the month's time span. If you do the math, $14 per individual for the course of 30 days, up to 2K when you include the bonuses. So that's the 2K plan, averaging 2 a day. And that does not include your overrides, or your residuals. Now you're getting closer towards the next rank. You're still a platinum at this point if you started from zero, if you just started, with less than platinum. You're still a platinum at this point, but you position yourself to get $2,000 using our system as you're going through it and as you're sharing what it is that you love about it and the things that we've already put into place. So 2K using this 2 per day method, and that does not include the overrides and residuals. Now, let's keep going, because what you really got to understand is platinum is just a stepping stone to get you to infinity. Infinity is 100 people, and that's a powerful number due to the fact that you want to position yourself to have an organization of 100 people, because now you're positioning yourself to not be the only person doing the work. Now, truth be told, at platinum, you can still have people who are sharing the business as well and growing it with you, and you're not doing it alone. But when you get to 100 people, once you get past that, you definitely want to incorporate some team growth. But going to infinity is going to take a different level of effort and execution. So instead of 1 a day, instead of 2 a day, you're doing 4 per day. You're setting the goal for 4 people per day. Now you're positioning yourself to get 1.7 or $1,000 plus, or $1,700 to be more specific. $1,700 just off of your efforts alone, up to 4K. So that's the infinity 4K. So up to 4K when you include the bonuses that come along with it when that person reads up or, pays their next month. So up to 4K off of work you did, setting a goal for 4 per day. And that does not include the overrides and residual, because now you're in infinity, you're locking in $1,000, a comma check every month, just off of you locking in and securing being infinity, just off of you having other people who are working with you. And now you're building an organization that allows you to get overrides as well. So not only can you position yourself for the 4K, but it can even be more than that due to the overrides and residuals. Let's proceed. Now, let's talk about CEO Infinity. That's 300 people. So I still got the same 4K game plan, because this is what I want you to make note of. Yes, you still setting a goal for 4 a day, but now you're getting some team involvement. And like I said before, you can have the team involved prior to you being CEO Infinity, but I really want you to wrap your mind around team once you hit the infinity, once you get to CEO, because now you're not just looking at it, okay, what all can I do per se per day? You're also thinking about, okay, how much does my team need to grow per day? So in this scenario, you're still doing your 4 a day, but now you're looking for a team growth of 6 people a day. And that's lowballing it, because you can have a certain amount of people coming into your organization through your team that's more than 6 if you're at a CEO Infinity level. I just wanted to make it plain. So you bringing in 4, them bringing in 6, that's a total of team growth by 10 people. That positions you for that same 1K to 4K just off of your personal efforts. However, when you unlock other people working with you and you're growing the organization, now you position yourself to get an additional $3,000 to $4,000 in overrides and residuals. So now you're looking at $7,000 to $8,000 potentially just off of what you've done, and now you're incorporating your team. So now you're positioning yourself to get that 6-figure income just off of this alone, what you do and what they're able to do as well. That's pretty powerful. And this can all be done in this current promotion. So don't get it twisted when we say that it's $19.95 to join. Yes, that's the amount it costs to enroll. But when you understand that that's an investment, you can position yourself to hit all your financial goals, even if you're not building the business. But if you're the person that's motivated, that's, interested in empowering others, you're interested in achieving certain goals that doesn't limit you or cap you off and tell you what you're capable of, then this is for you. So now you're able to position yourself to have that 6-figure income using this strategy alone, 4 a day and a team growth of 6, which means your team is growing by 10 a day on a regular basis, hitting you, pushing you to CEO Infinity. And now you're duplicating that process, and now you're making that type of income. Now, let's go to the last slide, because a lot of people want to go to beyond, to infinity and beyond. And beyond basically represents 1,000 people in your organization. Now, you're still locked and loaded with the infinity blueprint, the infinity game plan, the road to infinity. You're trying to average 4 a day. Then you start incorporating some teammates to where a team of 10 is coming into your organization. But now when you're thinking like, no, I want 1,000 people on my team, it's a different mentality that goes into that. So now not only are you still trying to average your 4 a day, you're setting that as your goal, you're setting that as your quota for the day. You're also saying, you know what? I need my team to grow by 24, which is a total of 28 in team growth all together. So just off of the efforts of you doing that for a day, you still can bring in that 1 to 7K, and then with the bonuses, the 4K. However, when you start to incorporate the team culture and use us for what we have already put in place, use us for the trainings and things that we've already laid out for you to make it simple, now you're able to position yourself to go to 1,000 people on your team, 1,000 people in your organization. So not only are you getting paid off of the efforts of what you've done, the 1.7 to 4K, now you position yourself to get an additional 9K to 11K in overriding residuals. Because remember, now not only are you CEO Infinity, you taking it to the next level. You've gone beyond that level. So that 9,000 to 11K plus the up to 4K that you get just off of your own efforts positions you to be having up to $15,000 in monthly income coming from you. Locking in and saying, you know what, I'm going to aim for 4 a day. Locking in and saying, you know what, I'm going to get other people involved. See who else is interested in changing their life. See who else is interested in making money from home. See who else is interested in empowering others and getting on this road that myEcon has laid out, but at the same time positioning themselves to break generational curses using our system. And now you're able to position yourself to lock in $15,000 a month just off of this roadmap. Now, it might have started with 1 a day, then 2 a day, then led to the 4 a day. And you do the 4 a day consistently, but you started getting other people involved to where your team is growing by 10 a day. Now your team is growing by 28 a day. And you locked in a different level of money and financial freedom than you ever had before. But it is going to take some work. It is going to take you pushing through the tough times. It is going to take some consistency. And it is going to take you plugging them into everything that we have into place. But I want you to kind of have a snapshot or a viewpoint of what's possible, because this 1995 promotion can position you to change your life, even though you put in a hard amount of work for the first quarter of the year, meaning that right now at the time of this recording, it's early in 2022. But let's say you worked hard and you pushed through. Your April can look totally different. Your May can look totally different. So right around spring, your income is also springing as well, all from the efforts that you did during this time. So do not take this lightly. Rewind this video as much as you have to. Pause it, jot it down, set your goal, make it plain. But understand, it's going to be a combination of what you do daily and what the team is able to do with you on a daily basis that pushes you to infinity and beyond. I hope this was valuable. I hope you got something out of this. And I look forward to celebrating you as you hit each and every rank and hit each and every income goal as you're hitting each and every financial goal. That's all I got. Mr. Smith, 0.5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, signing out. Salute. Royalty. Let's go.